This is an adaptation of a tender and yet very encouraging story that I ran across many years ago and have kept in my files. As time goes by, it is beginning to apply more and more to those I know and love. And if it doesn't yet apply to you, to a relative, or to a friend at this time, it is inevitable that it will. And so, I hope you will see its value and receive some benefit. Okay, here we go. A friend of mine opened his wife's dresser drawer and picked up a small blue box tied with a reddish ribbon. This, he said, is a very special box. He unwrapped it and looked deeply at the box that he had crafted himself and at the ribbon he had tied as he began to open it to show me what was inside. I got this for her the first time we traveled to our favorite vacation spot about 9 years ago. She never put it on and often said that she was saving it for a special occasion. Well, I guess this is it. He went near the bed and placed the box next to some of her other clothing. His wife had just passed away in her sleep. He then turned to me and said, "We should, of course, be sure to save and have enough for rainy days. But we should never save something simply for some special occasion, which is yet to come. Each and every day is special, and it is only at times like these that we come to realize it." Well, we've all heard similar advice before, in both similar and different words. But finally, and for some serious reason, these wise words had a penetrating impact on me. Now, I sit still on the patio, in the backyard, or somewhere in the house a little bit more. I read, reflect, and rest more. I go out into nature, spend time with those I care about. And I worry much, much less about politics, other people's business, and those things I have little to no control over, which, of course, is most things. I better understand that life's experiences should be lived up to, used for learning how to live with more ease and self-assurance. I consume much less, enjoy the gifts I already have, and no longer hold on to things like I used to. I try not to go where I don't want to go. I kindly say no when I feel like it, and yes when I do. I don't save special things for special occasions. I use them whenever I want. The words one day and someday are fading from my vocabulary. If it's worth seeing, listening to, or doing, I try to see, listen, or do it now, or before the day has ended. I don't know what my friend's wife would have done if she knew she wouldn't be around the next morning. But knowing her as I did, I think she would have cooked with her loved ones or close friends. She might have called old friends and acquaintances to check in or make peace over lingering disagreements. I'd like to think she would have gone out for a walk, to a movie, or to her favorite restaurant. Small and simple things I hope I would do if I knew my time had come. One day, someday, and one of these days is not always promised. We may look back and know the day we arrived, but we can never know the day we will depart from the earth and hopefully move on to higher ground. And so I try to be more and not delay, postpone, or refrain from doing that which may bring peace, love, and joy into my life and those I have come to love. Because every day could and can be a special day or the last day. Yes, it takes effort. It takes achieving and holding good perspective, keeping first things first, and not allowing the ways of the world or the ways of others to rule my life or ruin my peace and the time I have been given. Each day, each hour, each minute is special. Love, contentment, and fond memories are all that remain when all else fades away. So let's get love. Let's strive for contentment. And let's keep setting the stage for ever increasing self-assurance and self-satisfaction. And let's create noble and lasting memories that will highlight, illuminate, and feed our soul.